On today's episode of At the Cottage with me, Chef D, we're going to make a bacon-wrapped chicken breast stuffed with brie. We're going to do pepper and roasted onion sauce. We're going to teach you how to make a peach chutney. We're going to do a peach and blueberry crumble. And we're going to do a cheese that you can actually grill that won't melt. Won't you join me? Welcome to At the Cottage with me, Chef D. Today we're going to do a bunch of different recipes, simple, quick, and easy ones that you can enjoy whether you're outside or inside the cottage. So we have some amazing Nutri-Farms pasture-raised chicken. I'm going to stuff it with some triple cream brie, and we're going to wrap it in the Nutri-Farms bacon, which will be so good. So what you want to do is just want to take your chicken breast, and I like using a paring knife for this. We're just going to take the tender off the bottom of the breast, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to cut into the fat side of the breast, and just about the length of your paring knife is what you want. I have some triple cream brie here. Now, if you don't have brie or you think it might be a little rich, you can use some goat's cheese, cheddar cheese, even some cream cheese. So we're going to cut this, cut it in half, and we're just going to pop it in the breast like so. And there you have it. We'll do one more. Again, just taking that tender off. And you can keep the tenders back. Again, you can saute them, put a little breading on it, make a little quick chicken finger if the kids are around or grandkids are around. Again, cut into our breast. Our brie, pop that in like so. And you just close it. Just push the cheese all the way in and it stays in. It's beautiful. Then what we're going to do is we're going to move this away. We're going to grab our bacon. Now, normally, if I was doing this and you were going to do something different, you could actually change your cutting board and for cross-contamination, but we've already used the chicken. We have it here. We're going to put our bacon down. We preheated the oven to 350 degrees. And it's one more piece of bacon. Right in the middle here. Take our chicken breast, and we're going to take our bacon, position it along the breast, just like so, and then just slowly and tightly roll the chicken around the bacon. I think we have some visitors coming. And then what I have behind me is I have a piece of parchment lined baking sheet is what we're looking for. I like using the parchment lined. That way you're not ruining a really good baking sheet. Also, it keeps it from sticking. Just one more. And the great thing about Nutri-Farms bacon, it's a hardwood smoked. It has amazing flavor. If you don't have Nutri-Farms at home, don't forget you're always looking for an air-chilled chicken breast. You don't want to have a water one because then they can actually put extra moisture in it and your chicken breast will shrink, and we don't want that. So again, roll it nice and tight with our bacon. And there we have it. Wash your hands. We're going to pop this in the oven, 350 degrees, and it's going to be in the oven for about 20-25 minutes. So our chickens are in the oven. It's going to be, like I said, 25 minutes and you're good to go. So now we're gonna make a sauce for the chicken. So what I've done is taken some amazing, and they're just so great this year because of all the extra sunshine and heat we've been getting, amazing peppers. Now what I've done is I've roasted them off. You can roast them off and see one thing that you can truly burn, and then just put it in a plastic bag or a saran wrap, and it'll peel nicely, and you have some beautiful roasted peppers just like what I have here. So we're gonna put this into our pan with a little bit of vegetable stock. Again, you could add some white wine to it if you'd like, change it up just a little bit differently. And that goes. And then what I've just done is while the peppers were roasting, I actually roasted off some onions. So there we go. Every stove is different. So what I've done here is just taken a half onion, put it on some parchment paper, and just put it on top of my barbecue grate, 300, which is medium to medium low, and then let it roast, and you get all these great, charred marks, which gives it some sweetness. In that goes. Now we're gonna bring this up to a boil. We're gonna let it reduce down for a little bit, and then we're gonna hit it with a little bit of mascarpone cheese, and the sauce with everything will just taste amazing. And at the end, just gonna add some fresh basil to it. But while we're waiting for that, I thought, sometimes at the cottage, it's it could be a dull and dreary day, and you have some, time to spend in the kitchen. So what we can do here is we're gonna make a peach chutney. And this is really simple and easy. I'm going to start off with our onion. Again, just cut it down, peel it round. Again, do a nice little dice. Always want to make sure that you put the flat part down on the cutting board so that you can actually just chop it really nice and easy. It's not going to move on you. Tuck that thumb behind it, because if you put it too out, you can always take a little nick of your thumb, and we don't want that. Got some heat going on it. Going to add a little bit of butter. Now we're using the sterling butter, which has a little bit more butter fat than normal butter. So it's not going to, you know how sometimes when you put butter in the pan, it starts popping in that? You're not going to get that with this. So we're going to put about a tablespoon or two of butter. Then I'm going to cut up some ginger. It's funny, we always have these ginger bulbs in our kitchens all the time. So we're going to take a little bit of the ginger off. Probably about a good tablespoon. Take the skin around it. Give it a quick cut. Give it a quick chop. Nice little dice there to go with our onions. Then we're going to take a jalapeno, and we're going to take about a quarter of the jalapeno. If you like it hotter, then add more to it. Again, if you want, if you are kind of worried about, with the heat from the jalapeno, you can always put a glove on and use the glove that way. Just remember, don't wipe your eyes after cutting this. It's not a good thing, trust me from experience. And that goes, so we're just melting our butter. While we're doing that, we're just gonna put a little bit of pepper in with our sauce. A little bit of salt. Just a touch, because we're gonna reduce it down. And as it reduces down, it can get a little bit saltier. So just add a little bit and you'll be good to go. And you can just start seeing our butter's melting beautifully. So we're gonna take all our onion, ginger, jalapenos, in the pan it goes. And I'm gonna show you a really simple trick with peeling and cutting peaches. Okay, we're gonna cut it down and just, again, peel the skin off. If you would like, you can use a paring knife to do this. And a paring knife is just a great little handy tool. You can buy the most inexpensive one and it works great. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to cut into your peach right up to the stone and go all the way around it, just like so. And then what you're going to do is you're going to cut it down along the stone like so, and you have perfectly diced peaches, and you don't have to worry about the stone losing any at all. And away we go. We're going to come back to that in just a second. Give this a quick stir. A little bit of salt. Now, you have some jalapeno in, but we want to also give it another layer of flavor. I'm going to add a little bit of chipotle to it, just a touch. And I mean a touch, so it'd be like less than 1/8 of a teaspoon. Give it another quick stir. And then we're going to add our peaches into it, like so. And then I have some peaches already cut up, so we're going to add our peaches in. You're going to add about seven peaches in. Give it a quick stir. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add, I've steeped some Earl Grey tea, so it's nice and strong, and we're going to add about 1/2 cup of Earl Grey tea in. And if you want a nice, refreshing, cool drink in the afternoon, chill some Earl Grey tea down. Again, put in maybe some frozen watermelon or frozen peaches or even frozen blueberries and drink that. It's really nice and refreshing. So now we're going to reduce this down, and this is going to start thickening up. We're going to hit a little bit of sugar in just a few minutes, and you can add as much or a little sugar to it. Depends on how sweet your peaches are. If you find your peaches are a little less ripe, then you're going to add a little bit more sugar. The riper, as the natural sugars occur, you will not need that.